don't exactly know how this happened, but whomever's behind it should be fired. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Jane Theory. Today we discuss Star Trek Lower Decks, Season 1, Episode 1, and this will be a spoiler review. Star Trek Lower Decks is a CBS All Access original series, and the second animated Star Trek series since the first premiered back in 1973. The first animated series was also the first sequel to the original series, after it had been canceled back in 1969. It featured Captain James T. Kirk and crew of the USS Enterprise, and maintained much of the same tone and aesthetic as its live-action counterpart. Lower Decks, on the other hand, is quite another matter. Lower Decks is helmed by Rick and Morty writer Mac Magahan, and this shows not only in the animation, but also the show's dialogue and overall plot points. This isn't a cross between Star Trek and Rick and Morty, however. It is essentially discount Rick and Morty in Star Trek cosplay. The series is supposed to be set in the Next Generation universe, but has yet to feature any of the main characters. In this first episode, however, it does manage to rip off the Space Flu storyline, which previously appeared in the original series, The Naked Time, and again in The Next Generation, The Naked Now. In TNG, the away team brought back a virus causing symptoms akin to intoxication. It was a bit campy, but fun and generally good-natured. In TOS, it caused irrational behavior, which created a more serious and dire urgency to that episode, which was a bit frightening, but overall very satisfying. In Lower Decks, Season 1, Episode 1, it's a rage virus, causing the crew to devour one another. That's right, zombies. And in the midst of the outbreak, two characters, one of whom is supposed to be a lead, are perfectly unaffected by it. While they do take some steps to help with the crisis, they continue their date night pretty unbothered as the chaos unfolds around them. If you remove them and their subplot from the story entirely, along with the new shaved head recruit, you wouldn't miss a beat. The main stars of the show are these three. Captain Freeman, yes, Freeman, voiced by Don Lewis, who we find out later in the episode bullies her Starfleet husband for no apparent reason. Where have we seen that before?
Sheer fucking hubris.
Then there's Ensign Mariner, voiced by Tawny Newsome, Freeman's daughter, a loud, rash, and rather obnoxious rebel without a cause, who drinks on duty and waves weapons around like a crazy person. Oh, and despite being incredibly knowledgeable, she has apparently been demoted. Again, that's not a stereotype we haven't seen before. Right? Oh. And then there's Ensign Baumler, voiced by Jack Quaid, a neurotic, insecure bootlicker who allows himself to be talked into this, only to end up getting suckled by a space alien on a derailed mission with Mariner. His partner, who he has by this point in the show, agreed to spy on and then inexplicably pull a weapon on. Great job with the optics there, CBS. By the end of the episode, we learn that the slime on Baumler is the cure for the virus, and everyone on board who isn't dead is back and wondering how much human flesh do they eat. I'm not kidding. Okay, so the bottom line is this. This isn't Star Trek. Nothing about any of these characters or their storylines is remotely endearing, engaging, or entertaining. Quite the opposite. This isn't family-friendly or fun. It's so incredibly dysfunctional and cringeworthy, I truly can't understand how it got made under the Star Trek title. And I certainly don't plan to continue watching it going forward. Even if you like Discovery, this is worse. If you hate Picard, you'll hate this. It's worse. And if it's supposed to be parody or satire, that makes it worse still, because it bears the Star Trek name and the legacy that goes with it while dragging it all into the mud. But hey, those are my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.